A secret to keep smiling is to make others smile. Help others to be happy, and you shall be happy forever. This way of the life is preached and followed by our virtuous speaker Acharya Vivek Gupta ji, who is a living example of how to live life beautifully and spiritually without any worries. Acharya Vivek Gupta ji is the Acharya of Chinmaya Mission, Canada. He was born in India and was brought up in Canada. He is a disciple of Pujaniya Swami Tejomayananda ji, whose continuous blessings and guidance has led his spiritual path. He joined Chinmaya Mission during high school for his spiritual excellence. As a successful Canadian business graduate, he believes that self-education remains incomplete without acquiring spiritual knowledge. He has perfectly quoted life in one sentence. Life is a gift. Living is an art. The more you explore it, the more you love your life. I would like to welcome Acharya Vivek ji. Please enlighten us all with your divine light.
Hari Om, and greetings from Niagara Falls, Canada. Tapa. Whenever you hear or read this word, your mind tends to drift to someone who stood on their one leg for years, or someone who stopped breathing for months. Names like Hiranyakashipu or Ravana, they come to our eyes. They did engage in tapa, and this tapa made them more powerful. However, did these disciplines, did these verbs make them more cheerful? The word yoga, in a very tactile sense, means perpetual betterment. Whoever I am today, to unite with a better me tomorrow. Perpetual betterment. And a personality who has studied and shared how to be perpetually better in a most authoritative way is Rishi Patanjali. Rishi Patanjali systemized how all of us can be better every day. And he described this as the Ashtanga Yoga, which is 8 limbs or 8 steps on how to go from dependently joyous, how I am today, to independently joyous, who I can be tomorrow. The first limb or the first step, these are known as yamas or don'ts. The second limb or step is niyamas or do's. And one of the do's that Rishi Patanjali encourages us to engage in so we can be better, better, is tapa. The word tapa means to burn. The message being to burn one's comfort zones. If I ask you to reflect on your comfort zone, instinctively, we tend to feel that this is physical. My bed is comfortable. My sandals are comfortable. Eating ice cream is comfortable. If we are more honest, we will come to understand and appreciate that our comfort zone is not physical, rather is mental. And particularly, this comfort zone is established in the form of likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes are limits. Try to think of this visually. Likes and dislikes are like walls that box you in. Box you in from others, box you in from your own potential. And many of the greatest thinkers have shared such sentiments. Acharya Shankara has described the likes and dislikes in our mind. In Sanskrit, this is known as raga, likes, and dvesha, dislikes. He describes them as rakshasas. The simple English word for rakshasa is demon. And to feel this more practically, a rakshasa is one we need raksha from, or protection from. Certainly we need protection from others. We need financial protection, political protection, but most dynamically, we need protection from our own minds. Swami Chinmayananda has described likes and dislikes as likes, that which we are perpetually running after, but our likes are running away, and dislikes, what we are perpetually running away from, but that's running towards us. I'm sure you've experienced this with when you go to a gathering where you want there to be someone you like, they're not there. And someone you don't want to be there because you dislike them, they're there early. Now that we have a better orientation of tapa, how do we live this? A philosophy that cannot be practiced is futile. It's just another exercise that really encourages our pride. Practice. At a higher level, how does one practice tapa? It is by following and furthering dharma. Another way to understand dharma is your own responsibilities. When you follow your responsibilities, the right actions with the right attitude, and you further these, you will observe in your own mind a greater, a deeper focus. Likes and dislikes, they distract us. And if I can be established in following and furthering my responsibility, irrespective of this being pleasant or unpleasant. For me, in Niagara Falls, Canada, as I share this live message with all of you, it is presently 5:25 a.m. And this is not the most pleasant time to offer thoughts with fellow seekers. Our 2 kids are sleeping. I'm concerned about waking them up. However, this is my dharma. And whether I like it or dislike it, this is what I need to follow and further. And this helps me to focus. It dismantles those likes and dislikes. skills. And this is also why the theme of what I'm speaking on, tapas, is diligence, a seed to divinity, one who's more careful, one who's more vigilant. A lower way to practice tapa is to choose discomfort. Choose discomfort on a daily basis, on a regular basis. And when you're choosing that discomfort, to work with your mind, to train your mind to be comfortable in that discomfort. And it could be matters like not having food that's as flavorful as you wish it to be. You choose that. And as you're eating that food, train your mind to be grateful that you do have food. When you're outside, if it's too hot or too cold, instead of brooding over this year's the hottest year, and if I lived over here, it wouldn't be hotter. Instead of allowing that brooding to go on. And I'm reminded of a saying, where is the grass the greenest? Where you water it. If you water your own grass, then the other grass is not greener. It doesn't matter how hot it was last year or in another place. Choose discomfort and make that comfortable. In Sanskrit, choosing discomfort is called titiksha. And that enables tapa. You will know that you're engaged in this if you develop endurance. Titiksha is endurance. And today, all of you would be knowing, today's Father's Day. We have two young children, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And there is no more tactile experience than being a parent in terms of choosing discomfort. When you're choosing discomfort, which is a way of practicing tapa, you naturally nurture endurance, which is titiksha. A final thought with everyone. We are celebrating International Day of Yoga. And again, our instinct when we think of words like tapa or even yoga, yoga is a exercise position or breath control. Rishi Patanjali has shared yoga is chitta vritti nirodha. Nirodha means to transcend. And vritti means thoughts. And where are these thoughts? Chitta, in the mind. So yoga is that which should lead one to transcending the thoughts of the mind, where one is tuned in with one's joyous nature. And tapa, which is to follow one's responsibilities, tapa, which is to develop endurance, most definitely quietens the mind, and the fulfillment of this is transcending the mind. My congratulations to the organizers, my prayers to all of the students, that we all follow and fulfill the vision and lifestyle of yoga. Thank you.
Thank you very much, respected Acharya Vivek ji. My take home for the day is dharma is anyways beyond raga and dvesha. So beautifully you explained it with lots of anecdotes, analogies also. It's always a pleasure to the soul listening to you, and happy Father's Day to you. Thank you very much for being. Regards.
We thank Acharya Vivek Ji for his excellent discourse. Thank you so much, Acharya Vivek Ji.